Right now, millions of people are scared. Not because a war has started, not because a financial system has collapsed, but because a headline told them something terrifying. AI will replace your job. That sentence is everywhere. On social media, on news portals, on YouTube thumbnails designed to trigger anxiety before curiosity. And the fear feels real, because this time, the machines don't just lift heavier objects. They write, they speak, they analyze, they think, or at least it looks that way. So the question people keep asking is simple. Is this the moment humans become obsolete? But before we answer that question, we need to ask a more important one. Have we heard this story before? Fear spreads faster than facts. Algorithms don't reward nuance, they reward emotion, and nothing generates clicks like existential dread. Your job is next. This time it's different. Humans won't survive this. But notice something interesting. These predictions are rarely made by historians, rarely by labor economists, rarely by people who study long-term human systems. They're made by people chasing attention. Because the idea that AI will replace humans isn't new insight. It's recycled panic, monetized for traffic. And to see why, we need to zoom out, far out, across centuries, not news cycles. Every major technological leap in history followed the same emotional pattern. First, fear, then disruption, then adaptation, then expansion. But humans have a blind spot. We experience change locally, but history works globally. So every generation believes their crisis is unique. It never is. Technology doesn't erase humans, it reshapes what humans do. And the moment you understand that distinction, the AI panic starts to collapse. Let's go back to the first great shock, the Industrial Revolution. When machines powered by steam entered factories, people panicked, not metaphorically, literally. Workers smashed machines. They called them monsters. They believed technology would end human labor forever. The Luddite movement wasn't stupid. They were afraid, and rationally so. Machines replace muscle. But here's what history actually shows. Yes, many old jobs disappeared, but productivity exploded. Goods became cheaper, demand increased, and suddenly societies needed machine operators, mechanics, engineers, supervisors, managers. Machines didn't eliminate humans, they multiplied what humans could produce. Then came electricity. Suddenly, night was no longer a limitation. Entire industries changed. Did humans vanish? No. Work reorganized. Then came the telegraph, then the telephone, then computers. Every time the same fear returned. Clerks will disappear. Offices will die. Humans won't be needed. And every time, the opposite happened. Information technology didn't shrink human work. It scaled it. Companies grew larger. Markets expanded. Coordination improved. White-collar jobs didn't vanish. They exploded. Fast forward to the internet. Email replaced letters. Spreadsheets replaced accountants' ledgers. Search engines replaced libraries. And again, panic. This time, humans are finished. But what happened? Entirely new economies emerged. Software development, digital marketing, content creation, online education, remote work. The internet didn't remove humans from the system. It repositioned them. And that brings us to the core mistake people make with AI. People confuse jobs with tasks. A job is not one thing. It's a bundle of tasks. Technology doesn't eliminate jobs. It automates tasks. When a task disappears, humans don't disappear with it. They move upward in value, from execution to judgment, from repetition to decision-making, from speed to meaning. AI is no different. AI is not a replacement for humans. It's a general-purpose tool. It's extremely good at pattern recognition, repetition, optimization, speed, but it's weak at context, ethics, responsibility, human judgment under uncertainty. AI doesn't understand why something matters. It only understands how often it appears. That's not intelligence in the human sense. That's amplification. AI expands what humans can do. It doesn't decide what should be done. Think of the economy as a puzzle. Each technology adds a new piece. The puzzle doesn't throw humans out. It rearranges where they fit. AI is just another piece, a powerful one, but still incomplete. Humans remain the ones who define goals, assign meaning, take responsibility, bear consequences, and as long as society values those things, humans remain central. Minute 9 to 10. Who really loses? Who wins? So who actually gets disrupted? Jobs that are purely repetitive, fully rule-based, detached from context. That's not everyone. That's a transition. And transitions are painful, but temporary. The real winners are not AI itself. They are humans who learn to work with it. Just like every generation before them did with every major technology, they faced the unknown with a mix of fear and fervent hope, ultimately integrating the new tool into the fabric of their lives. The widespread, fear-driven narrative of an AI apocalypse fails for one simple, fundamental reason. It assumes that the defining trait of our species, the ability to learn, shift and integrate, will suddenly cease. It assumes humans stop adapting. History, a meticulous recorder of change and continuity, says precisely the opposite. Humans are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most flexible and adaptive system on this entire planet, continuously adjusting to ice ages, plagues, wars, and revolutionary technologies. Technology doesn't spell the end of human relevance. It never has. Instead, every major technological leap, from the printing press to the assembly line, forces humans to re-evaluate and evolve their role in the economy and society. And crucially, they always rise to the occasion and do evolve. Every era, without fail, believes that its new disruptive technology is fundamentally different from everything that came before. It is the one that will finally break the mold. The arrival of the steam engine felt profoundly different, fundamentally altering concepts of power and distance. The widespread implementation of electricity felt different, lighting up cities and restructuring industry. The introduction of personal computers felt different, decentralizing information and processing power. The rise of the internet felt different, connecting the globe in a vast, instant network. And yes, generative artificial intelligence feels inherently different too, given its power to manipulate language and imagery. But history provides a crystal-clear, unwavering lesson that transcends the novelty of the moment. Technology replaces tasks, the repetitive, the calculable, the mechanical. Humans replace meaning, the context, the empathy, the judgment, the creative synthesis, and the decision of why something should be done. And as long as meaning matters, as long as purpose, connection, and human insight drive our economies and our relationships, humans will always have an indispensable place in the system. The most critical question is not the sensationalized query of whether AI will inevitably replace us. The real, pragmatic question is whether we will utilize our most ancient and proven superpower to adapt, like we always have, transforming our roles and finding new relevance in an AI-enhanced world.